And this is the point where we all have to stand up, but I got it. Stay where you are.
I think we'll take just a second here. How's that? You good? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this day of celebration. It's great to have all of you here in different circumstances than we had anticipated, but welcome anyway. We're here to witness the union of David and Kalisha as husband and wife before God. Together we'll share the joys of their wedding, both with the outward celebration of this occasion and with an internal appreciation for the love that surrounds us. David and Kalisha, you two have the opportunity to build an amazing life together. You're blessed to share this experience with the loved ones gathered here to support you as you embark on this journey together. As the Bible reminds us in Corinthians, charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself. It's not puffed up. Doth not behave itself unseemly. Seeketh not her own. Is not easily provoked. Thinketh no evil. Rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. Beareth all things. Believeth all things. Hopeth all things. Endureth all things. May you all remember and cherish this ceremony, for on this day, with love, we'll forever bind David and Kalisha together. David and Kalisha, marriage is more than a simple exchanging of rings or combining of marital assets. Rather, it's an indescribably powerful shared commitment. While today I'll legally bind you together, the truly important bonds we form today are largely invisible to the world, existing primarily in the unfilled corners of your heart. Marriage is one of life's greatest gifts, and it is a blessing to make these promises with your soulmate. As you hold on to one another, you'll find deeper levels of joy, happiness, and peace together. Your marriage is a foundation upon which you will build the rest of your lives, and despite any adversity, will always be there to sustain you. Marriage, regardless of any preconceived notions you might have, has the capacity to deepen and challenge and strengthen you and your relationship in ways that you never thought possible. Learn to work together, to laugh together, to love together, to endure the storm together. Don't get caught up in worldly things that draw you apart. Instead, focus on your shared devotion and turn inward. As your relationship strengthens, you'll find that you come to share a remarkable love, a love that is both abundantly given and freely appreciated. Now, they have taken a moment to write their own vows, so I'm going to ask David to go first.
My dearest Callie, you're part of my existence, part of myself. You've been in every line I have ever read since I first met you. You've been in every prospect I've seen since, on the river, on the sails of ships, in the sunshine, in the clouds, in the light, and in the darkness, in the wind and in the rain, on the mountains, in the treetops, and on the streets. You've been the embodiment of each and every graceful fancy my mind has since become acquainted with. There and everywhere you will always be. The stones of which the strongest buildings are made are not more real or more impossible to be displaced by hands and your presence and influence have been to me during my most difficult times. You'll save me in every way a person can be saved. I promise in this life to keep you safe physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and to stand beside you while you let your light shine for everyone to see. Kalisha, my dearest friend, to the last hour of my life, I ask that you take my hand and choose to remain part of me, part of my character, part of the good in me, and perhaps even part of the bad. Just know that I will only ever associate you with the good, and will faithfully hold you to that always, for wherever you are is my home, my only home.
That was lovely. Your turn.
Thank you, David, for the immense love and kindness that you have always shown toward me. There's no happiness like that of being loved by you, my dearest friend and companion, and feeling that my presence is an addition to your comfort. I finally have found what I truly love. I have found you. You are my better self, my good angel, and I am bound to you with a strong attachment. Every atom of your being is as dear to me as my own. That which our two minds are made of, yours and mine are the same. And I would go even as far to say that you are more myself than I. We are precisely suited in character, and perfect concord is the result. Your heart and soul are my treasure. In pain and in sickness they will still be dear, and were they to be bent and broken, they would be my treasure still. I promise to always cherish and admire you as I have since I first met you, and as I do now, despite any flaws or weaknesses that you may have. All my heart is yours, sir. It belongs to you, and with you it will remain. From this day forward, I put my trust in you to provide for me, and walk me safely through this life. I will join with you each day in joy and laughter, and we shall provide comfort to one another when we cry. We will work in tandem through discord and tribulations, and I will help you discover and elicit your greatest potential, and will allow you to do the same for me. All of my confidence is bestowed upon you, and all your confidence is devoted to me, and I love you dearly, and wherever you are is my home, my only home.
You all right?
Yeah.
Need a minute?
No.
All right. David, do you take Kalisha to live together in the union of marriage? To take her as your best friend and partner in life? To honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days? And Kalisha, do you take David to live together in the union of marriage? To take him as your best friend and partner in life? To honor, cherish, and love him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days?
I do.
That's great. The wedding ring's circular shape reflects the unending power of love, a force with no beginning and no end. You should wear these rings proudly and let them remind you each day of your commitment to one another. You want to bring those out to them? David, go ahead and take Kalisha's ring. And repeat after me. I, David, give you, Kalisha, this ring as a symbol of my love. As I place it on your finger, I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you. I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days. I give you all that I am. And accept all that you are. Get the butter. We good?
Yeah.
All right.
We made it.
Repeat after me. I, Kalisha,
I, Kalisha,
give you, David, this ring as a symbol of my love.
this ring as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
and commit the whole of my heart and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am and accept all that you are.
I give you all that I am and accept all that you are.
Get the butt.
That's good.
You okay? All right. Family and friends, by the power vested in me in the state of Utah, it is my honor to proudly pronounce you as man and wife. Go ahead and kiss her. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. Nilsson.